big problem there, Minister. Seavright Street in Krugerstop. It's a famous area, they call it Lagos. It's Lagos because that's where Nigerians are. That's where the drug dealing is. And, Minister, our problem is police. Not all police are bad, not all of you. But most of you are a problem in our society. And when we see one police taking bribe, all of you does to us. They take bribe there, day and night. Their cars are parked in the brothels there. I mean the state vehicles. They are parked in the brothels. There is a place that is called Richmond Court. That is where prostitution, drug dealing is taking place. And police are also buying there. Their cars are parking there. The buying body, Minister, body of women. Those women are so abused, Minister. We saw 8 girls here that were on TV, that were abused by suitors. We say we have the same problem there of ladies that are abused daily by these Nigerians in front of the police, by the way. After that, they will shake hands and they will go to the cars and they are giving money in front of us. I can tell you their names also, Minister, of those police. My house is right opposite Richmond Court. What I'm talking about, I did not read it on Krugerstop News. I'm seeing it live, day and night.
Hello everyone, welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity. Hello everybody, I've missed y'all. You know, I always take a break for about 2 days, just towards the end of the week because wow, you know, sometimes you got to protect your mental health when it comes to the situations that you are dealing with as South Africans. So I hope you do understand that. I know there's a lot that needs to be discussed. Guys, I came across this video. Every time I watch it, I get this lump in my throat and my head becomes so hot because this is not the first time this is happening. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to Campton Park before. I'm not sure if you've ever been to Hillbrow before, Yeoville and other places. Oh yes, let's not forget Point in Durban, which these days, I mean, I was in Durban not so long ago and wow, Point Road, good. Let's keep it that way. As a matter of fact, we need to clean it even some more. Get rid of every one of those guys. And I believe those that ran away, they went to Johannesburg. I seriously believe they ran away to Johannesburg. Now, we need to make it uncomfortable for them to be doing exactly what you just saw in this video. This woman, let's put these Nigerians aside. Let's talk about our people. That's where this lump builds up in my throat because South Africa is not being destroyed by foreign nationals. South Africa is being destroyed by our own people who hold power. The blue uniform, whether we like it or not, it has power. That is why, as a South African citizen who knows that when you see a man or woman in the blue uniform, you give them respect, almost fear. Almost fear. Again, the reason why we almost fear our police, it goes back to the days of apartheid. We know in the days of apartheid how the police used to be towards the civilians. So we carry that attitude with us to this very day. That when we see a police officer, the first assumption in our minds is they are coming to do their work. until we see that no, they are not here to do their work, but instead they are here to commit crimes. Just like what this woman is saying about the police officers in Krugersdorp. I mean, I don't go to Krugersdorp at all these days. I used to frequent Krugersdorp back in the days when it was Krugersdorp. Beautiful, clean. I mean, whenever you are traveling to Northwest, I don't know, I know there's different ways to go to Northwest, but there's this particular route that we used to take when I used to visit my friend in Mahikeng. Back in the day, it was called Mafikeng. And we would pass through Krugersdorp, the beauty of Krugersdorp. And then one day I went to Krugersdorp, I think like just after the pandemonium. I was like, what on earth is this? Yeah, absolutely, yes. It was clear to me. When they say this is Lagos, they are not lying. Krugersdorp is Lagos. Whether we like, how you can see this place has been turned into Lagos. Go and see Lagos City in Nigeria. Look at it. Look how it looks like. Look how disgusting it looks like. And then they bring the same disgust to Krugersdorp. They bring the same disgust in Sunnyside. They bring the same disgust in Point Road. They bring the same disgust in Campton Park. They bring the same disgust. I could go on and on how disgusting these human beings are. I mean, I've always known that whenever you own something, you take real good care of it. But if you don't own the property, for example, you never do take care of it. You will find people's fingerprints all over the white walls, children drawing on the walls. But if it's your own home, and you bought it and it belongs to you, there's not even a fingerprint you will find it, even in the door handle, because those door handles will be shining after a good clean. So, of course, why should they care? This is not their country. They will destroy it to the ground. Like the decay that you would find in Krugersdorp, in Campton Park, you'll be shocked to your bones. But then again, I'm saying I'm putting the Nigerians aside for now because we already know what they're doing in South Africa. They contribute nothing. I don't care who says why. Oh, they contributed where? Let's go to SARS right now. In fact, let me not go to SARS with you. You go into SARS because South Africa has a transparency policy. Find me Nigerians that are contributing positively into the economy, apart from the legal ones that are working in corporate world, and also those that actually have business permissions, meaning they adhered to the immigration law that to open a business in South Africa, one of the conditions are you must have $244,000. That's 5 million rand to open a business in South Africa. I'm not talking about those because those, they already have tax clearance and they're paying taxes and things like that. But they are a drop in the ocean. A drop in the ocean. Come to the Somalis. No Somalian is paying tax in this country, and yet they're running businesses. And then the majority of the Niger people, they are not paying taxes. Their jobs is to push drugs, kidnap girls, turn them into prostitutes, and you'll find them in Campton Park as well as Krugersdorp and everywhere else where they dilapidated a beautiful city. But our police are the people of the Home Affairs officials that destroy the Republic of South Africa. We see them. Even in Campton Park, they would be parked there where they know very well the activities that are in fact, illegal activities of all kinds take place. Why do they go there? Because they are going there also to take protection fees. Yes, protection fees and this extortion thing that we keep hearing about in the news, it is perpetrated by the South African police when it comes to Nigerians. That is why, if you are looking at the amount of arrests or the records of arrested people, you're not going to find a Nigerian. You know why you're not going to find a Nigerian? Because a Nigerian took out money when they were arrested and bought their freedom, and then they destroy the docket. It never sees the day of light in court. Our police, I don't know what Senzo Mchunu is going to do about this one, because I am telling you, Senzo Mchunu, if you are not going to be listening to the people of South Africa, this woman is even willing to give names. If I were you as a minister, I would say, give me the names and let me lead. Let me use them an example as to if you ever caught by the public and they report you, this is what is going to happen to you. But of course, you know how it goes, right? You know how it goes. And I said, when they were busy putting together the GNU, I prayed that the police ministry and home affairs ministry does not go to the ANC. Unfortunately, the police did go to the ANC, and it's business as usual. This woman needs to be protected. And secondly, she needs to be approached and asked, ma'am, who are those police officers? And I'm telling you, it is the Krugersdorp police station as an entirety that needs to go home, stripped of the uniform, and then taught a lesson so that others will learn that, man, I'm not going to lose my job. I'm not going to lose my uniform because of some dude that flew how many countries to South Africa? How many countries do they have to fly to get to South Africa? Hours, almost 8 hours of flying to get to South Africa to come and destroy our beautiful country and its beautiful people. That is the problem here. It is our own. The people that hold power, authority, they are the ones that are finishing this country. And they're not going to see it because money to them is number one. And some of them have been accustomed to making money. All these raids that are going on, I've been going to all these cities. I went to Point. It's almost there. Some of them are pretty stubborn, I must say. I've been to Hillbrow. It's business as usual there. Yeovil, still business as usual there. Downtown Johannesburg, still business as usual, even though you are seeing those police officers patrolling. And I did say that, this is just for the cameras. Once the cameras are gone, it's going to be business as usual. I went to Kempton Park, it's still as rotten can be. I mean, everything in Kempton Park is done in the open. What the police view? The police are right there. Kempton Park Police Station is the most useless, I think, in the country when it comes to Nigerians. I think even Hillbrow Police Station, and I think I can safely say Berea Police Station or the Yeovil Police Station, useless to the citizens of this country because they continue in business as usual. What do you do in a situation like this? What do you do in a situation like this? That is why I feel like the citizens, it's time that the citizens make it uncomfortable. Make it uncomfortable. Like, we just go in full view on the streets and make it impossible for them to continue with business. Keep the police guarding the marchers, not with these people. Starve them of whatever business that they are doing that is illegal in the country. Starve them, make it uncomfortable. I think we've made people too comfortable in a place that does not belong to them and they were never invited to. That is the problem we are facing as the people of South Africa. And it is upsetting. That lump that sits on your throat is an uncomfortable one. No, something needs to be done, fellow South Africans. Something drastic needs to be done. Anyways, those are my thoughts in my new week of coming back, because there's a lot we still need to talk about. A lot of stuff that we need to talk about and make ourselves alert. I know there are people that are throwing mud. At this point, we don't care. We really don't care. We care about our country.